Tonight, a tale of friendship, fate, and a river that hungers. This is the Striding Place. At a grand country estate in Yorkshire, England, whispers spread like wildfire. Ernest Atherton had vanished. He had gone for his customary walk near the Strid, a treacherous gorge where the river wharf narrows into a deadly, churning torrent. By nightfall, he had not returned, and everyone gathered there knew what that meant, for it was said that once the Strid takes a man, it never gives him back. But Ernest had a friend who would never, ever abandon him. His name was Weigall. Lantern in hand, Weigall entered the dark woods alone. The bond between him and Ernest was deeper than friendship. It was a brotherhood forged over a lifetime. The deeper he walked, the louder the water roared, its voice rising to a deafening crescendo until the sound of the Strid filled the entire night. And then he froze. A voice, faint and desperate, echoed through the trees. Weigall. Weigall. It was Ernest, calling to him from the darkness of the gorge. Weigall scrambled to the edge, his lantern light cutting through the mist. He saw him, a shadowy figure clinging to the wet, slippery rocks, battered by the raging river. "Weigall, help me," Ernest cried, his voice weak and desperate. Without a second thought, Weigall dropped to the ground, stretching out his arm as far as he could. Their hands met cold, slick with river water, but locked in a powerful grip. With every muscle straining, every fiber of his being screaming, he dragged his friend up from the torrent, onto the safety of the bank above. Ernest collapsed, motionless, but he was safe. He was alive. Or so Weigall believed. Weigall leaned close, his heart pounding with relief, but that relief quickly turned to ice. The body in his arms was cold, a deep, unnatural cold that seemed to seep into his own bones. The face, pale and still in the lantern light, was not breathing. There was no life in the eyes. Ernest Atherton was already dead. He had been for hours. Yet Weigall had heard his voice. He had felt his desperate, living grip pulling against his own. What, then, had he answered? What had he pulled from that dark water? The Strid had claimed its victim long before he arrived, but something else, something not of this world, had lured Weigall to drag the dead from its depths, and in that chilling moment, he finally understood. Some places hold more than just death. They hold what waits on the other side. Thanks for watching. If you want to hear more stories from the shadows, don't forget to subscribe.